friends and neighbors, it's me, Akiic ToDaHead. We are back 7 days to die with another special episode. Now you can see I've got some forges out now, and I've got some miscellaneous items down in my hotbar down here. And what we're going to quickly go over today, and this will be a very short video, there's really not much to talk about, but to go over the numbers needed to actually make a particular scrap metal from these items. Now, one thing they do all have in common is it will be even numbers to make a particular scrap metal, but they are in different increments. So let's get started. For example, tin cans, you need an even number, so we know one's not going to work, but they do work in groups of 2. So if you have 17, you know you're only going to get 8. You can see you only get 8, but you're going to waste a tin can that you can potentially use for a later time. So you always want to make sure that you do your tin cans in groups of even pairs. So it's always going to be 2, derivative of 2, and it's always going to be in even numbers. So you can see that's what you're going to get. Now, some people don't care, but in my opinion, scrap iron, especially in the harder settings, it does become very difficult to get to unless you're digging down underground. So for in-game, I would say always try to keep your cans in groups of 2 to get the full benefit from them. So we'll let that go. Now, let's talk about brass casings. Brass casings can get quite confusing, but they are even numbers as well, but it takes a quantity of 8 to make your one brass. So you're always going to want to make sure that you're doing in multiples of 8. Anything other than that, you're not going to get the full potential from the brass, and brass is probably one of the hardest metals to come by in the game, especially early game. And if you're needing a lot of shell casings and stuff, especially when you start getting the sniper weapon or the SMG, you're going to want as much brass as you can get. So always remember that brass casings are always in multiples of 8. So 8, 16, 32, etc. So you want to always do that. Always try to keep them in groups of 8. And then the final thing we're going to do, let's let that go, are the lead weights. Again, just like the first 2, brass and iron, it's going to be an even number, but with lead weights it's in multiples of 4. So it's always going to be in multiples of 4 with the lead weight. So let's drop this out. So you can see that would give us, well, it's actually, they've changed it then, I stand corrected, they've changed it since update 10. It used to be multiples of 4, it is now multiples of 2 for lead weights. So they did change that. So I've learned something new myself with doing this quick little video. So there you go, groups of 2. So this is an odd number, as you can see, so we wouldn't want to do the full odd number. We'd want an even number to be able to get the full use out of it, and we'd save this in a chest somewhere until we got more to be able to do to get the full potential from it. So we got lead in here. Let's just drop lead in here. Let's just throw a piece of coal in here, and I'm using the coal iron, the ore, not the actual refined coal. This is, there we go, we'll do the same thing there. And finally, we'll put the brass over here. Oh, that's copper. Wrong one. Okay, let's just quickly do our admin mode then, and we will just do brass mold. There we go. And we'll throw some brass in there. Again, we're up, wrong one. There we go. So there we go. You can see, so to recap, groups of 2 are, even numbers, and then for scrap iron, tin cans will be groups of 2, lead fishing weights, groups of 2, brass casings, groups of 8. That's to get the full potential from the said products. So you can maximize your metals refined in the end. As you can see, this is going up. There we go. So there we go, guys. That's it. That's how we do it. Always try to keep them in groups of even numbers, groups of 2, 2, and 8. I'm Akiic ToDaHead. Mash that like up button. Show me the love. If this really helped you out, leave your comments and suggestions below saying otherwise, saying what else you would like to see tested or demonstrated. Until next time, thank you for joining me. We'll see y'all later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.